An Earthwalker. That's improbable to say the least. That said, who are we to deny the unknown? It was just recently we discovered Earth, after all. Ah, that must be them. Please, come in. Well, you certainly do have a lost expression. Thank you, brothers. May have some time with the visitor, preferably alone. If they're truly what my brothers say they are, this could spell trouble. Thank to Crow that we found him first. So, comrade of the flesh, do you know where you are? You don't know? Well, let me solve that for you. You're in Crowmire. I'm not surprised you haven't heard of it. After all, it doesn't exist on Earth. It exists in a realm of Cornone. If I may ask, is what you're wearing called a hoodie? I only seen them in videos from Earth, although I suppose people of Skullfield have similar articles of clothing. It does get chilly up there. Skullfield? I believe the closest thing to them on Earth would be Scandinavia. They live in these majestic ice cities, protected by the harsh winters of the north. Yes, Skalvoldians are rather extreme. I digress though, the northern region isn't why you're here. You're here for one good reason. You're an Earthwalker. What is an Earthwalker? Well, it's rather self-explanatory. Your soul, the energy which makes up you, possesses a body which wanders the plane of Earth. Well, yes, I do suppose that'd make me a Cornone walker. Let me tell you though, you're lucky my brothers found you. I adore the Crowmirean king and queen, however, your discovery may bring problems, which is why you were brought here. Discreetly. Now, I mean no harm, and I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but I have some of my own. Tell you what, if you'd answer some questions for me, I'll show you around Crowmire. Well, after we put you in more Crowmirean suited garments. There are only 50 or so questions, don't worry. I should warn though, I'm known to pry on occasion. It's my natural desire to solve the great unknown, I suppose. If I go too deep, please inform me. Well, without further ado, let us begin. Did you have lunch today? If so, what did you have? On Earth, there's this thing called the Internet. Is the creation of the Internet good or bad? If possible, would you go back in time to prevent the Internet from ever occurring? If you could only have one out of your 5 main senses, which would it be? The 5 main senses are taste, smell, sound, touch, and sight. If you could be born with a mastery of one thing, say piano, art, cooking, etc., what would it be? Yes, that's a good choice, honestly. Would you live in a world of horror if it means you could attain a fulfilling, loving, and adventurous life? Interesting. On to question 6. Do you like PDA, or in other words, public displays of affection? Yeah, I think I'm with you on that. Question 7. Do you cry often? Question 8. Do you like parties? Question 9. Now, I can see how you're dressed now, but what about you and all? I don't want to just make a prejudgment. Do you dress more conservative or more eccentric? Question 10. Did you enjoy your time at high school, or if you're still in high school, are you enjoying it? Question 11. Would you give up a non-needed organ to save a stranger's life? Let me ask you this again another way. Would you give up a non-needed organ to save a friend's or family member's life? Question 12. Movies or books? I should say as an author I'm, well, quite biased on that. Question 13. Vampires or lichens? Question 14. Big spoon or little spoon? Suppose it depends on the mood, am I right? Question 15. A life full of changes or a life of simplicity? Question 16. Too hot or too cold? Myself, well, I'm a too cold kind of person. Question 17. Writing or drawing? Interesting. Good choice. Question 18. Horror or comedy? I much prefer the former, but to each their own. Question 19. Coconut or pineapple? Question 20. Favorite time era? It can be a fictional one as well, or something like sci-fi. Question 21. Jazz or country? Question 22. Dogs or cats? I respect your answer. Question 23. Now this, I think, says a lot about a character, so I'm quite interested on it. Love or money? Yes, well, I suppose both can be argued. Question 24. Kill one good human or hundreds of cows? Sorry? Oh, yes. That last question was quite intrusive. I apologize. My desire to know where you stand on life got the best of me. Shall we continue? We're halfway finished. I'm glad to hear that. Let's proceed. Question 25. Smoothies or milkshakes? Question 26. Cookies or muffins? 27. Guns or sharp objects, i.e. knives, swords, etc. 28. Do you want children? If you do want children, would you prefer all daughters or all sons? Question 29. Your greatest weakness? Question 30. Your favorite flavor? Personally, I like mint. Question 31. City or countryside? 32. Is murder wrong? Yeah, you heard me right. Question 33. Are you close with the demon in your closet? Question 34. Your favorite earthwalker, or in simple term, human? Would you redo your high school life? 36. Do you believe in colors? 37. Are you content with your life? 38. Do you believe in destiny? What makes someone human? Question 40. Do you cuddle with a stuffed bear? 41. Have you ever had your hair dyed? 42. Have you ever had a desire to harm a fellow Earthwalker? It's quite alright. It's natural sometimes, I believe. 43. When did you start answers. Question 45. Is there a dimension beyond Earth's? 46. Do you believe in the supernatural, i.e. ghosts? 47. If given the opportunity, would you join the first team to travel to a new, completely unknown dimension? 48. If you were to die right now and not be able to talk to anyone beforehand, what would you regret not telling someone? 49. Morning or night? 50. Tea or coffee? I've always been more of a tea person myself. Question 51. Do you like going to the doctor, the physician, the apothecary? Question 52. Do you enjoy hearing whispers? Perhaps maybe not my voice, but just in general. 53. Eye for an eye will make the world blind. Do you believe in the saying? Question 54. Best moment of your life. Final question 55. Do you think this is a dream? I see. Interesting choices you've made. Certainly not the banal standard. Tell me, were you truthful? Yes? Well, I'm glad to hear that. Lying wouldn't be a good way to start a relationship, now would it? What now? Well, I did say no harm would befall you, which is true. I am a man of a word. I must set a good example for my brothers and sisters. I also said I'd reward you for answering my questions, which is also true. So, how about we get you in some suitable raiments? Afterwards, I'll show you a bit of Crowmire. Sounds good? Amazing. Let's see about getting the sisters to help you. Till next time, Earthwalker.